Hey everybody, Dean here with Mitchell Fitness Solutions and this week's Dad Bod Journey update. I'm really excited to cut this one. It is Friday, the sun is shining, and this week has been outstanding, okay? Those of you that didn't tune in to last week's update, it was a really rough week for me. I'm not going to go into detail why. You can check out the videos. I would highly recommend that you do because I gave a lot of tips and tricks on how to get around if you're having a off week, if you're struggling schedule-wise, if responsibilities are just kind of bogging you down. There's a lot of tips in those videos to get you out of that situation and keep you on track. So check those out if you haven't already. So this week has been much better, okay? I got in probably 90% of what I anticipated to as far as exercise, cardio, things like that. Instantly I'm feeling lighter on my feet again. Things are progressing physically when I look in the mirror. Much better, just as I anticipate, just as I would like to see them. And you guys will see that. I'm going to be releasing the photos, as always, later this evening. So make sure you check those out. But I do want to address one thing in this. Those of you that did tune in to last week's video, I said that I had to cut back on something that I'm very passionate about and that I really enjoy, and that's jiu-jitsu. And I want to address something with that, because I know a lot of people watching that are hearing me say, well, you can't always do what's fun and you can't always do what you love. You have to do things that are necessary to get from point A to point B. And those of you watching are saying, man, I really don't want to have to give up the things I really like doing just to get results. Isn't there something else I can do? Well, keep this in the back of your head. There's a means to an end in this situation. Okay, so for me, I don't have the schedule to run both. I don't have the schedule to do jiu-jitsu and cardio, so I had to give up one or the other, or at least cut back. So I cut back on jiu-jitsu because I need to make these physical changes. Once the changes are made, so once I've gotten from point A to point B, I can reintroduce jiu-jitsu. I can back off on certain things. As long as I keep some key fundamentals in my program, I can back off and go into what I call a maintenance phase. But you have to get there. You have to get from point A to point B. And that's what people struggle with. I think that in their head, they think that they can just either A, do the things that aren't necessarily getting them results and kind of hope for the best, or that they have to do this program that's no fun and they don't enjoy, and it's taking away a bunch of stuff, and they just have to live that for the rest of their life. It's not the case. But you have to get from point A to point B, okay? So keep that in the back of your head. Excuse me, I had to readjust. For me, I'm probably going to run this schedule for run this program anyways, for another 4 to 5 weeks. And then I'm back to where I want to be. So again, I didn't cut jiu-jitsu out completely. I'm still doing what I enjoy. I'm just not doing it the 5 days a week or the 4 days a week that I originally was. So again, those of you watching, you don't have to completely give up that thing that you love, but you definitely need to make sure that from a program design standpoint, if you're not getting results, if you're looking in the mirror and you know you're working hard and things are not changing, something is off or something is missing. That's why I developed the MFS program. As always, stay tuned, check out these videos, check out the photo that's coming later this evening. I'll continue to spit those out. If you haven't already, subscribe to the darn YouTube channel. I mean, all this stuff that I post is nothing but good stuff for you guys. Nothing but useful tools to get you from point A to point B. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Like I said, the sun is shining out here. We're going to be enjoying our weekend. And I will see you next time at Mitchell Fitness Solutions.